Hello and welcome to today's analysis. It's the 15th of the 6th, 2023. We're going to go over the German and FTSE index markets. Bit of a recap. We took a little bit of a sell-off at the R1 at the open, closed out because we didn't see the reaction that we really wanted. It was about 45 minutes in before we got in. Saw a slight reaction, didn't like it. And then basically it went all the way up to the R2 and then folded back towards the previous day's high. So in the sense of the market wasn't really that great, wasn't attractive. I had a bit of a trade and that was about it. It wasn't a highly probable setup and nothing to really write home about in the pre-market analysis. Now, as for today, we are sitting around the all-time highs again, very close to. The daily, we've kind of come back a little bit in the pre-market for the day so far, and having a look at the 4 hour, obviously if we do spike up to perhaps the R2, we'll be getting closer to that Bollinger Band for a potentially nice sell. However, if we do get that high, it could indicate that the market is going to move up further and keep going because we're at the all-time highs. There's nothing there to stop it and turn it back around other than being higher than what we've seen in the past. In terms of buying opportunities, I could be tempted to trade around the S1. So looking for a long off these little attempts here. Look, not the best setups today. Nothing to write home about for the Dax. We'll have a quick look at the FTSE. A better trade on the FTSE, we touched the previous day's high after about 20 minutes, touched the previous day's high and came down took about 10 points out of that, which I wasn't too upset with at all. That was a nice trade. The market then turned around, kept going up to the R2, same as the DAX, and then fell right down beyond the previous day's close around the pivot. So very strong move back inside itself for about 55 points. As for today, we've got some triple band style of a setup happening. Ideally, we'd see a bit of a push down before we head back up to that close point or the breakout or the R1. So, perhaps push down, impulsive move outside the Bollinger Bands to then bring it back up. You see a bit of weakness when it touches one of these levels and it'll turn around. Alternatively, we might just head straight up to this close gap. There might not be a pullback. We could just head straight north. And obviously, understanding that the market can always continue in the wrong direction that we don't want it to. So always being aware of that. Anything beyond the breakout short here, I probably wouldn't be too interested in unless it was very impulsive. I'll have a quick look at the longer time frames. Nothing too much on the weekly that I can see of importance. Very much inside trading. We're not really breaking out at any point. As for the 4 hour Bollinger Band, it's very tight. So perhaps if we did come down to this S2 in an impulsive move that breaks the Bollinger Band lower, it could be worth looking for a long position. So breaks such as these 2 points here to take it long. Obviously, if we did get up to this point, we'd be outside the Bollinger Band as well. Could be a really good point to get in. And then we've got the double top from back here as well. That was on the 14th. So that was yesterday. We're on the 4 hour chart. So we're watching the open today for a big spike out either to the S2 or if we do start to turn around the breakout short, potentially we will go straight into the close gap for about 16 points, but it's a little bit too close to really get in without throwing the risk reward. So obviously some traders might just get in long. However, the stop loss could be a little bit iffy if it does happen to go down. Potential sells from up here could be worthwhile. Having a look at the 4 hour, that triple band is outside the 4 hour Bollinger Band as well, so could be a really good selling point. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens at the open. Good luck, traders.